Hello guys, welcome all to my YouTube channel. I'm starting the Hypermesh video series from very beginning level to expertise level. This is the first video of this video series, so please stay tuned for the next videos. Hypermesh. Hypermesh is a CAE software used widely in the industries, from automotive domain to aerospace domain. Many industries use the Hypermesh for FEA analysis. Hope everybody knows the FEA. FA stands for Finite Element Analysis. Today we'll see the GUI of Hypermesh and mouse control of Hypermesh. Between video series of Hypermesh, I will also cover the basic questions asked in the interview regarding Hypermesh and FEA. Only one thing I am expecting from you guys, that please subscribe my channel and like it if you like the video, and comment it if you really want to know anything regarding the Hypermesh or FEA. So let's start the video. The very important thing to learn before the learning any software is its GUI. So today's video is very much important. Hypermesh user face is divided into 5 parts. So one is the browser section, another one is the top panel, then graphics area, then bottom panel, and then user entity editor, or you can say entity information editor. So in the browser section you will get many browser types, but the very important ones are model browser and mask browser. So in model browser we'll get information about the assembly, components, materials, properties, okay. And in entity information section, this is the entity information section. Here you can edit the, suppose I am clicking on any component, then you can easily edit from here the information about that component. So you can change the properties, you can change the material also. So next one is the mask browser. We can mask the different type of elements, 1D, 2D, 3D. We'll see later how to create the 1D, 2D and 3-dimensional elements in Hypermesh. So now we will see the few options from the top panel. This is the top panel. So now from the starting stage, we only important is file and the view options for us. So first we'll go for the file option. First one is the new. Suppose we have already any component is, suppose we have already any file is there, and we want to start it the another file, then we can go for here and we can collect the new. So it will erase everything and we'll go for the new one. Okay, so here all model browser is cleared, as I said new. So I can open, by open option I can open any HM file so that it will open. As the file is more, so like it has many components, so it will take time. So it's open now. Okay, so third one is the save option. We can save this file, okay, or we can save as with another name. Suppose here is the 2, so I want to save it by 3, so we can save it by the another name, that is the save as option. The next option is the import option. This import option is very much important. From here we can import the HM model, or we can import only FE file, or we can import only geometry or some connectors there. We can import the connectors also from the import file. Okay, this load and run, it will be used for analysis, so we will not discuss this. Okay, and then next one is the export. Like for importing, we will use this import option. For opening any file, same as for saving any file, we are use the export option. So for saving HM model or any FE file or any geometry or any connectors, we can save by using the export option. Okay, so This is the file, by file panel you can use these options. Next one is the view. Here you can see the many browsers and many panels are there. So suppose this is the panel I want to hide, I will click here, it will hide that panel. Again I want that panel, I will check, it will come back. Okay, so this is the view, and here some browsers are there. Generally we will click on model browser, as it is here model browser. Okay, so now we'll go for graphics area. So graphics area is to display the model, or we can see the model. So here are different options where we can, by axis or plane, we can change the orientation of model: x y, y x, z x, x z, z y, y z, and this is the isometric view x y z. Okay, so now suppose mouse control I will tell you. Suppose I want to drag it, then I will press the control and right click for dragging. I want to rotate it, then I will press control and left click. And suppose I want to zoom any area, then I will just press control and I will click the middle button so that I can zoom it that area. Okay, for what I said, for a drag, control and right click; for rotate, control and left click; and for zooming, we can roll out also. Zoom in and zoom out, we can roll out this middle button, and just directly section, suppose I want to zoom it, then I will click this middle and press control, then it will zoom. Or else I can zoom in and zoom it by rolling the middle button. Okay, so this is for the control. Hope everybody got this control system. Okay, mouse control. So now we will see this bottom panel. So before going for bottom panel, I just want to show some options for CAD and FE on off. So okay, this is for CAD on off, this is for wireframe CAD, this is for FE on off. Okay, suppose we want shaded view also we can see, or we want normal element, so we can see that also. And this is the wireframe. Okay, for FE. Okay, so after this, the main thing is we'll go for this bottom panel now. So which are mostly using this bottom panel for creating elements, or like changing the model dimensions or something. Okay, so in that there are 7 sub panels, you can say: geometry, 1D, 2D, 3D, analysis, tool, and post. That is for post processing. So we'll see one by one. This first one is the geometry. In geometry we can create the nodes. This is for node section. For lines we can create surfaces, we can create solids, and here are some quick edit panels for editing surfaces and all. Okay, so in geometry we can see this one. So next one is the 1D. In 1D we can create the 1D elements also by this panel, or we can create rigid elements also by 1D panel. Then second one is the 2D. In 2D you can see we have some options. For a 2D mesh we can ruled, spline, some options that we'll see when we'll create the any FE model. That time we'll see this option. For 2D element creation we'll use for 2D option. Okay, then similarly 3D option. For 3D elements creation we'll use the 3D option. Okay, drag and line drag, these are the 3D options we'll use for 3D elements like hexa, tetra. Okay, so and then analysis and post, these are the 2 options which are used for analysis purpose. So after modeling, suppose we have time, then we will go for analysis, some solvers lectures also, video lectures. But first we will see the modeling. Okay, meshing part. So analysis and post processing is not useful for meshing part. Then we'll go for tools. Okay, so in tools you will get many special options like translate, then rotate, project, reflect. These are the options you will get in tools panel. So these are also very important options you will get in this tool panel. Okay, so in a hypermesh some options are assigned with default shortcut as a functional keys like F2, F3. So we'll see that how to create shortcuts and how to like use that shortcuts in next lecture. We'll see that one. Okay, and other things, other options that I just told you now overview, but when we'll get means when we'll like actually use these options, then you will get the better idea. Okay, so these are this proper GUI of Hypermesh. So hope you will now clear with the GUI of Hypermesh. If you have any doubt, then please write on comment box. We'll clear it, and other doubts you will automatically get cleared in the next lectures as we will use that options properly. Okay. So please, I'm requesting you to subscribe my channel so that I will continue this video series, and it will be helpful for you. So thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.